signing, and clearly in this auction they'll be going for batters looking at that.
So what are your thoughts about the pre-signing or the retained, particularly Dushan and Praveen Jayawickrama? They're relatively, I would say not very pricey.
I think it's a very, very interesting call by them. Only thing I can think of is they're doing the mathematics right. They're keeping a bigger purse to buy a bigger players in the auction. I think they have covered one base, which is bowling. Bowling, there are 5 bowlers and a batter. So I think bowling side, they could relax a bit, but they need to target big Sri Lankan players as batters.
Right. Let's see. Now let's take a look at Colombo, how they look. Let's look at their players. Let's see how that combination promises. Those are the names. Well, one big name has certainly switched. Thisara Pereira is there. He was with Jaffna. He was very, very loyal to Jaffna before, but he's now switched his allegiance.
I think it's a new challenge for Thisara Pereira. 4 years with Jaffna now, reigning this team as a captain, most probably, making a shift. And Chamik Karunaratne has been retained. That's a very good choice taken by the Colombo
Nipun
strikers.
Dhananjay at $5,000.
I think that's again a calculation masterclass.
But is it fair by the player?
I think it depends on the player. If the player is happy to sign, the management only can offer. It's up to the player whether to sign or not. But as far as I see, the strikers management has done a good job keeping a purse of 435,000 to buy the big players in the auction.
Right. Then let's move to Gaul. Right. What are your thoughts there, Maha?
A purse of 410,000. Again, they have played it really smart. Banu Rajapaksa, Lasut Cruisepulle, who turned out for Gaul last year. Banu Rajapaksa, there's no surprises. They are holding on to him. And Lasith Cruisepulle, a young man making a name for himself in T20 cricket, has been re-signed. Niroshan Dikwala and Mahesh Dixit, the big name to move from Jaffna to Gaul. And Alex Hales, one of the most best players when it comes to T20 cricket, has been signed. I think, again, Gaul has done their homework very well.
Well, I think most teams have done their homework. Let's see how Jaffna has done, because Jaffna has lost a few players, but they've done well by elevating a future Sri Lankan captain. You think that's the right word with Charita Salanka?
I think it's a smart choice taken by Jaffna to hold on to Charita Salanka, who've been with them most of the years. And V.S. Khan, local boy, has to be there.
I'm excited for V.S. Khan.
Yeah, very much.
Kusal Mendis has moved. Kusal Mendis has moved.
Kusal Mendis, Avishka Fernando from Dambulla. So I reckon those two is a very important one for Avishka Fernando. And I reckon he'll be very much looking forward to. But for me, the two important signings are Umar Zai and Noor Rahman. Those two players have done really well in international cricket, as well as in the LPL. Noor Rahman has bowled well. So they know the surface pretty much. And Afghan players, we know how good players they are, and I'm very much looking forward to watch Omar Zai and Noor Rahman in this team.
Now we talk about this platform, we talk about how players want to showcase their talent with on this LPL platform. Now, one of the aspects, or one of the segments, see a particular segment we need to keep an eye on are the younger ones. Any particular name that you want to talk of? Name or names?
I think probably a lot of names, Roshan. I mean, if you look at the re-sign or retain players, you've got Nipun Dhananjay, Lasut Cruisepulle. This is a great opportunity.
No, those guys have already played, but any, say, under 19 guys, any names that you can remember?
There are many, like Garuka Sanket, for example, fast bowler playing for Moors, played the Under-19 World Cup. A bit of Lasit Malinga in him. He'll be exciting prospect to have a look. And the two players I've mentioned about, they haven't had the chance of playing for the national team. This is a perfect opportunity to put their hands up and be to force to reckon with. And you got Janith Linage, Mahesh Dixit, and all these players who won the upcoming youngsters award in the LPL previous years have made up in the national team. So this is a perfect opportunity for the youngsters, especially player like Nipun, even V.S. Khan for a certain extent, and Lasith Cruisepulle, Siobhan Daniels, another name comes to my mind. So it's a mega day. End of the day, the players will be watching. I'm pretty sure they'll be glued to the TV watching.
Bet.
End of the day, I think Sri Lanka cricket is the winner.
Yes.
And it's a massive day ahead, and I'm very much looking forward to players going under the hammer.
No doubt indeed. We're all very hopeful that the players will enjoy and they'll get that opportunity that they all want to showcase their talent. And we are almost ready to start proceedings. So let's go across and join Stephanie Sirivatana.
Good morning and welcome to all of you watching around the world to the much-awaited Lanka Premier League 2024 player auction. We are in the 5th season of the Lanka Premier League 2024 and it has grown from strength to strength, making it not just Sri Lanka's topmost domestic T20 league with an international flavor, but also one of the most loved and most watched T20 leagues globally. The LPL is an epitome of cricketing excellence where passion meets skill the field. It'll start July 1st, where it will be played across 3 historic venues right here in Sri Lanka, Kandy, Dongola, and of course right here in Colombo. Today, we are so excited for the much-awaited player auction, which will be full of action, excitement, and adrenaline, because today history is going to be made. All the teams will have a purse of $500,000 and will have a player list containing 420 capped and uncapped players to choose from. They all have their wish lists, but like our auctioneer says, in auctions, absolutely nothing is guaranteed. So, stay tuned. Today, we have further excitement and so much enthusiasm as all the teams make their way to get the stars that they want to take that trophy home. Without further ado, let's meet our team, starting with the Colombo Strikers and, of course, our owner, Mr. Sagar Khanna. Welcome. We are excited to have you back here. Next up, our 3-time winner, Lanka's Jaffna Kings. Welcome. And, of course, our owner, Subhashkaran Aliyaraja. Welcome, sir. We have last year's winners, Bilal Kandy and the owner, Omar Khan. Welcome. We have two new team owners joining us this year. So first up, Dongola Thunders, and welcome to our owner, Tamim Rahan. Welcome. We're excited to have you on board. And last but definitely not least, we have the Call Marbles along with our new owner, Mr. Prem Thakkar. Welcome. To all our teams, we wish you good luck today. And now it's time to meet the men behind it all. The Sri Lanka cricket table. First up, Mr. Shami Silva, the President of Sri Lanka Cricket. Dr. Jayanta Dharmadas, the Vice President of International Cricket. Mr. Ravin Vikamaratne, the Vice President of Domestic Cricket. Mr. Krishanta Kapwata, the Acting Secretary of Sri Lanka Cricket. Mr. Sujiva Godiyanda, the Treasurer of Sri Lanka Cricket. Mr. Samantha Dodangala, the Tournament Director of LPL. Mr. Ashley De Silva, CEO of Sri Lanka Cricket. Mr. Lasantha Vikramasinghe, the Assistant Treasurer of Sri Lanka Cricket. And we also want to say thank you to all our Executive Committee members. And a very special thank you to the man behind it all, Mr. Anil Mohan Shankadar, the founder and CEO of IPG, the rights holder of LPL. So we are getting close to the much-awaited action, but first up, we are going to hear a few words from our tournament director of the Lanka Premier League. Please put your hands together for Mr. Samantha Dodangala. Yes, let's give him a warm welcome, please.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm honored and privileged to be here once again and welcome all of you to this much-awaited player auction of the 5th edition of the Lanka Premier League 2024. Last year, the LPL became the second T20 league in the world to conduct a player auction with a great success. An auction has always helped to create a clear, concise and cohesive process by maintaining transparency in the selection of players. The value of the LPL auction is further strengthened this year by the fact that it is telecast live to the world. Present here with us, we have journalists, television channels and online platforms to provide coverage of this auction, which undoubtedly would give publicity to the players, stakeholders and of course great excitement to the fans here in Sri Lanka and around the world. I kindly request franchise teams present here today to help conduct a very productive and fruitful player auction, as the outcome would decide the quality of the 5th edition of the league. The players you select today are the ones that will get onto the field and play this brand of T20 cricket, which has excitement, entertainment and intense competition. Each team has bought in a sum of $500,000 for the auction and will pick both captain and uncapped players starting from multiple of base prices. We have the franchise owners, some of the pre-signed players, coaching staff, and management of respective franchise teams here to get the ball rolling. I take the opportunity to thank the Minister of Sports, Honorable Harvin Fernando, Mr. Shamli Silva, President of Sri Lanka Cricket, and the Executive Committee of Sri Lanka Cricket for the continuous support they have extended to us to take this league forward to greater heights. I also wish to thank IPT, the right holder of this tournament, franchise owners, players and all other stakeholders, including the media, for coming forward to make this auction a successful one. Before I wind up, I wish to warmly welcome Mr. Charu Sharma, the familiar auctioneer of Lanka Premier League. Mr. Sharma is a prominent cricket commentator, compere, and quiz master. With Charu on the podium, I'm sure we are going to have an exciting and a super auction. Let's let the action begin. And please, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the rest of the auction proceedings. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Dinangala. Let's give him one more round of applause. We are getting closer and closer, but before that, we want to hear a few words from the man himself. Please put your hands together for Mr. Anil Mohan Shankar, the founder and CEO of IPG, the rights holder of the Lanka Premier League. Let's give him a warm welcome on stage, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the player auction of Lanka Premier League 5. We are honored to have you all here today at the Hilton Colombo. As you know, we move away from draft to auction has been a thrilling and rewarding experience for the players. This change has attracted world-class players who are ready to join our league. A great example is Sam Madhushankar, who was bought for a record price last year. This year will be just as exciting. In the conclusion, I want to thank Honorable Minister, Youth Affairs, Sports Minister and Dance, Harvin Fernando, Mr. Shamli Silva, President Sri Lanka Board, Ashley CEO, Board, and Mr. Samantha, Tournament Director. Thanks also to the Executive Committee of SLC, the marketing team, and everyone at SLC for that to make this success. A big thank to IPG team for their dedication and hard work behind the scenes. They deserve a lot of credit. And also thanks to all the franchise owners, media. Enjoy the auction and best of luck to all the players in franchise. May the best team play. And now I have a surprise for everyone. Thank you.
Just want to wish everyone all the best with the last super excited to see the auctions happening. I can't wait to get back to Sri Lanka, a country I love playing in, and I have the opportunity to not just come and commentate, but to be an ambassador for the Lanka Premier League. Can't wait. So much talent, so many great young players, lots of good overseas players as well. So I've got no doubt this tournament will continue to be a huge success. I can't wait to be a part of it.
Yes, what a wonderful surprise. Thank you so much, Mr. Anil Mohan Shankar. All right. The time has come, the much-awaited time. We are ready for an action-filled auction. And the gentleman that I am introducing is not only handsome and eloquent, he has such a deep timbre that commands, and a voice that really commands. Please put your hands together for a gentleman who has been here with the LPL from inception. And he's the one who actually commanded 3 drafts. And he also was the auctioneer at the inaugural auction last year. Yes, he is back here with us. Please put your hands together for the one and only Charu Sharma. Welcome.
Thank you for your sweet lives, Stephanie. That sounded good. And if you're a little daughter, good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for being here. I'm going to say a few things that I love saying from the bottom of my heart. I love this country. I love Sri Lanka. I love Colombo. I love everything about it. And I'm delighted to be back. Big thank you to Samantha as well for his kind words, and Anil for thinking me, remembering me, and calling me back. And, of course, are 3 old ones, there are 2 new ones, and I hope that all of you will have a wonderful time. I'm not much for asking people to put their hands together because 9 times out of 10 you fail because people do listen, but the applause just doesn't come. However, do please prove me wrong because on behalf of the Sri Lankan Cricket Board, there are so many people who work so hard to make today happen. And I really don't think we should be moving forward at all till we understand that and acknowledge it with a nice, loud, warm round of applause. Can we do that if possible? Thank you very much. It always helps to have a microphone when you applaud because it sounds like really big. But anyway, thank you for being here. We're going to have a wonderful time. It's going to be a long, long day. And I'm glad that I met all the franchisees and others who met yesterday because I think we've gone through everything. There should be, hopefully, no question at all. There should only be pleasure, a little bit of suspense, and delight at what teams pick up today, the players that they pick up. Today, of course, eventually, I talk about the franchises being perhaps the most important, but even more important than that are, of course, the players. That's what the league is all about. It is about the players eventually. Of course, largely players from Sri Lanka, where we hope another rough diamond or 2 or 10 will be discovered thanks to Lanka Premier League Season 5. All the rules and regulations of the auction have been read, and I take it that they've been completely understood. So we're trying not to waste too much time here. I would request you only for a few things. Maybe I'll do that a few times during the day, but I will be very grateful if all the franchisees who have studied the players they wish on their wish list. But please bid swiftly. This is a very significant auction because a lot of teams are being completely rebuilt and there are a lot of players that are required for every team. If we bid swiftly, we're in good shape. Otherwise, be prepared for breakfast tomorrow morning right here. So let's not get there. Very special thank you, because I can do that before we begin, to Mr. Shami Silva, President of the Cricket Board. Thank you so much for being here, for organizing all this, for holding Sri Lankan cricket together. Thank you very much. We have also some very important gentlemen to my left who will be regulating all the figures, the matrices of the auction. And I would like to thank Shabazz from IBG and Impeka from SLC. Thank you very much. We look forward to your control. Anywhere I should slip, you can't. I can, but you can't. So please do assist as we go along. Now, as you notice, there's a white ball on every franchise table, and that white ball is for the one right to match that every franchise has. Now, it's a little complicated, this whole right to match thing. Maybe I shouldn't say it, but I'll say it anyway. This is the last year we have a right to match. But anytime you want to match or utilize that option, please do raise the white ball, at which point we'll accept your right to match and we will remove the white ball from your table. And that's the only minor complication we have today. Otherwise, there are a couple of changes which I hope have been informed to you before the auction begins. Even during the auction, there could be, God forbid, a few changes necessitated because of various reasons. But for the moment, may I request the attention of all the franchises. We have serial number 338, Ashan Ganjam, who is unavailable due to XYZ reason. Please strike 338 off your master lists. Not available. I'll wait for 5 seconds while you find that name and strike it out. I'll just make a note anyway, 338. Also, serial number 60, Vinod Brahmaratnam, has a change of base price. We got that wrong earlier. It's not 20, it's $10,000. So the 10,000 base price, the serial number 60. Please do make a notation so that we're not surprised later on. That's all about a couple of changes that I have. I think we should carry on as quickly as possible. At any point of time, if anyone wants to applaud the entrance of a player into any one team, not just that team, but everybody present here, please do put your hands together. It's always nice to acknowledge that a player has been absorbed into a team. I think the media is also here today. Yes? Inside the hall. So I just want to acknowledge the fact that we are, as a tribute, the importance of Sri Lanka cricket as well as the LPL, we are broadcast live or virtually through the day on many networks and channels around the world. Let's be on our best behavior. And of course, course, a big thank you to the media here today. We've got absolutely nothing to hide, everything to only offer you in return for your magnificent support over all these years, and I presume that support will remain. Thank you very much again. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're absolutely ready. I hope all the teams are. Tighten up, tighten your seat belts, and let's go. For the first set of names to be read out for the auction, may I please call upon, in fact, the pleasure really, call upon the President of Sri Lanka Cricket, Mr. Shani Silva, to join me and share here. Put out the name. Mr. Silva, thank you again. First set, I will request the bag to be kept on the table and Silva to please pick one name out of the bag whenever he is ready. The first name to be auctioned today, 1st of May 2024. All right, ladies and gentlemen, take a deep breath. We are ready. I'll say once again, I did mention that I've said it a few times, so the second time I'm saying it. Please, I know you worked really hard at figuring out who you wish as the first choice, second, third, fourth, whatever, in every position. We are beginning with bat one, and in terms of category, and the first player up for auction today is number 5. Player number 5, Ashin Bandara. Ashin Bandara will just to get my figures right, begin at $40,000. You have the paddles in front of you. Please use it as quickly as you wish. I will look around. If I can have a little more light, please, in the room, I'll be very grateful so I can see the paddles. A little more light, please. I'll be very grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, 40,000. We don't have much time. I'm going to be, well, I beg your pardon, 20,000. Okay. That's like a lot of mistake or two. 20,000 for the first time. I was around double its price. I don't know. Maybe we'll get there. But 20. All right, let's begin at 20. Look around. Thank you. 20 by Candy. Someone have 22. We move up in 2000 stage, and only at 50,000 will we move up in 5. We have 22. Thank you, Jaffna. 24 then Candy. Are you ready? 22 by Jaffna, Candy. 24. Now's your time. If not, if you hesitate, we will. So anybody else for 24? 24,000. Anybody else? No? Okay. 22,000. Jaffna. Thank you. Nobody wants to go to 24. 24 is from Candy. Jaffna, between you and Candy, 26. You good for 26? Oh boy, that's hot. Sorry, I didn't mean to say 40, but we're still at 24. Are we good for 26? Thank you, we are, Jaffna. Candy, 28 now, your choice, if you wish. And while you hesitate, anybody else for 28? Raise your card if you're interested. If not, we'll be pretty swift. Not brutally so at this stage, but pretty swift. We got 26 from Jaffna. Do we have 28 from Candy? We do 30 now, Jaffna? You good for 30? Oh boy, the phone's working really hard. While you're on the phone, anybody else for 30? Let's do this now. Anybody else for 30? No? Okay. Well, 28,000, Candy, you confirm? 28,000, say yes. And no. 28,000 for Candy. Nobody else at 30. I think we're all done. That's it. Look around several times. Taking several seconds here. Candy, yeah, 28,000. Nobody else at 30. Not yet anyway. If you want me to wait, tell me. Give me an indication. Jaffna. Give me an indication. No? Okay. 28,000. Ashin Bandara. Player number 5. Candy. Player warning. Done. First player. Congratulations, Candy. Gosh, this right to match. Oh, but okay, no right to match? Yes? About you confirm? No right to match? Wonderful. There we go. All right, well, let's move on to player number 2. player number 2, but the second player to the auction today. And I'm going to get the price right this time. Player number 3, Dinesh Tandimal. Great name in Sri Lanka cricket. Opened at 40,000. I better look to my right. 40,000. Okay. Well, you all know the player. Who doesn't? So let's begin. Either 40 or much more if you wish. I know all of you have your purses. You've got to take care of the money. But let's begin at 40 or more. Nobody? I'll wait another 5 seconds. We'll pass Dinesh Tandimal. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow. Maybe you were there just in time. Oh, Dinesh is watching you now. Anyway, 40,000. Thank you very much. We move up in 2s till we get to 50. Anybody else at 42? Any team at 42? Doesn't seem like. Nobody seems interested at 40. Nobody's interested at 42. Except, of course, Candy at 40. Nobody at 42? We wait another few seconds just to give you a fair time situation to think. No, it's Candy. Wow. Well done. Is all I can say. Another few seconds. Candy's at 40,000. Nobody at 42. Fair warning. You look everywhere. Nobody at 42. No interest at 42. Go for 40,000. Dinesh Tandimal. Player number 3 is done with Candy. Congratulations. Bear with me in case there's a right to match that we forget, and we are told a little later, the right to match will be exercised at any point of time before the next player is up. So, the next player. The first name on many playing lists for Sri Lanka, I don't think our team here today, player number 1, Sanka, is going to begin at 40,000. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, of the franchises today, we have 30,000. Gosh, there's so much hesitation. What are you waiting for? You want him? Raise the paddle. 40,000, that's all it takes. Okay. I don't know how long to wait for one more hero of Sri Lankan cricket.
පැතිබර දායකත්වය 30 වසරක නොසැලෙන විශ්වාසය සමග රසයට වග කියන ඩයනා බිස්කට්ස්.
ආයුබෝවන් සුබෝදෑසනක් ප්‍රාර්ථනා කරනවා ඔබට ශාසනික වශයෙන් වටිනා සහ වැදගත්කමත් සහිත මාතලේ දිස්ත්‍රික්කයේ කේන්ද්‍ර කරගෙන මෙවර රාජ්‍ය වෙසක් උත්සවය අද සිට එළඹෙන 27 වෙනිදා දක්වා ආරම්භ වීමට මේ වෙද්දී සියලු කටයුතු සූදානම් කොට තිබෙන්නේ ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ දැවැන්තම මාධ්‍ය ජාලය සතු මොනරා TV, සිත FM සහ මොනරා ජාතික පුවත්පතේ බැතිබර මාධ්‍ය දායකත්වයත් එක්ක තමයි මෙවර රාජ්‍ය වෙසක් උත්සවයේ සියලු තොරතුරු අපි ඔබ වෙත ගෙන එන්න සූදානම් වෙලා සිටින්නේ. ඉතින් මේ ආකාරයෙන් මේ රාජ්‍ය වෙසක් උත්සවයට සමගාමීව මාතලේ දිස්ත්‍රික්කයේ පුරාවට සිදුවන මේ ආගමික සියලු වැඩසටහන් අපි ඔබ වෙත සමීප කරන්න සූදානම්. ඉතින් ඔබට මාගේ පසුපසින් දිස්වනවා ඇති අද දිනේදී මේ ස්ථානයේදී 600 නමක් විශේෂෙහි දහවල් දානමය පින්කමක් පැවැත්වෙනවා. ඉතින් මේ දහවල් දානමය පින්කම සඳහා ස්වාමීන් වහන්සේලා එම ස්ථානයට වැඩම කරන ආකාරයක් තමයි තමයි ඔබට මාගේ මේ පිටුපසින් දිස්වෙන්නේ. විශේෂයෙන්ම මෙවර මේ රාජ්‍ය වෙසක් උත්සවය සමස්ත ලංකා ශාසන ආරක්ෂක මණ්ඩලය, එවැගේම බුද්ධ ශාසන හා ආගමික කටයුතු අමාත්‍යාංශය, බෞද්ධ කටයුතු දෙපාර්තමේන්තුව, ත්‍රිවිධ හමුදාව, එවැගේම මාතලේ දිස්ත්‍රික් ලේකම් කාර්යාලය, මොන්රා TV, සිත FM, මොන්රා ජාතික පුවත්පත, එවැගේම විශේෂයෙන්ම මතක් කරන්න ඕනේ මාතලේ දිස්ත්‍රික්කයේ රාජ්‍ය සහ රාජ්‍ය නොවන සියලුම ආයතන එක්ව තමයි මෙවර මේ රාජ්‍ය වෙසක් උත්සවය පැවැත්වෙන්නේ. ඉතින් මේ සංවිධානය කරන රාජ්‍ය වෙසක් උත්සවයේ සියලු තොරතුරු අපි සෝදානම් අද සිට එළඹෙන 27 වෙනිදා දක්වා මේ ආකාරයෙන් මේ සියලු තොරතුරු සමීප කරන්නට. ඉතින් මෙවැනිම වූ වැඩසටහන් ගණනාවක් මාතලේ දිස්ත්‍රික්කයේ පුරාවටම පැවැත්වෙනවා. මේ සියලු තොරතුරුත් රැගෙන අපි සෝදානම් පිටින් පිට ඔබව හමුවන්න. පෙරවන් සරණයි.
නැතිබර දායකත්වය 30 වසරක නොසැලෙන විශ්වාසය සමග රසයට වග කියන ඩයනා බිස්කට්ස්.
And to the last player in the first category, the 81, but player number 2, Riley Russo, who is also going to begin with a base price of 50,000. Who will be at 50,000 here today? Any of the teams? How's the time? 50,000, Riley Russo. I shouldn't say this. You've just seen him. Play somewhere or the other. Another reading. Do we have 50,000? Not today? Jaffna. Thank you. What Jaffa? 50,000. Well, you know, we go up in fives now because we passed 50,000, so does anyone wish to offer 55,000? I suspect not. I got some really blank looks at 50, but I suspect not 55. And I'm very happy to thus announce that player number 2, Riley Russo, not to be getting 55 here today. We're happy to say Jaffna Kings at 50,000 have well, hey, excuse me, hold on. There is their just in time side. You can do a little quicker, please. Thank you. 55, I'll take it. Do we have 69 Jaffna? Little bit of thought. Please don't test my, what's it called, fine twitch skills or whatever it's called. I can't wait from here to here. So, we'll give you a little bit of time. 55,000 to Bandula for the moment. Bandula Thunders have Riley Russo at 55. We're looking for a bit of 60,000. First from Jaffna or anybody else. Jaffna have come back with 60. Bandula, you good for 65 then? I love the deadpan look, but you better look, are they interested? Or will they shake of the head? So 60,000 to Jaffna. If you have 65, it's open to anybody else because they're thinking, or they think it's open to anybody else for 65. 65,000 is the bid we're waiting for. 65,000. Bandula, not wait too long. All right? A shake of the head is good, always. Thank you. 60,000 to Jaffna. Lanka, Jaffna Kings. I will not wait much longer. Jaffna at 60,000. Nobody else is 65. Fair warning, shake of the head from Bandula, and we are all back. Congratulations, Jaffna. Fabulous. Mr. Silva, thank you very much for doing the honors. And I will next call upon the Vice President, Domestic Cricket SLC, Mr. Ravin Vikramatne, to join me. Ravin, thank you very much. For our second lunch. move on to AR1, all-rounder 1, the top all-rounder category. The first name to be pulled out by this number 15, 1-5, Yannick Leonardi. Yannick Leonardi is the first name to be pulled out from all-rounder 1. The base price, evidently, is 20,000. We have 20,000 here today. Thank you, Gore. Your first bid. Congratulations. 20,000. Not done yet, mind you. Anybody else for 22? Just a few seconds, but keep running. It's a long marathon, but running pretty quickly. 22 is what we're looking at. Can't be too long. 20,000. All marbles. 22, anybody? Jaffna's at 22. This is going to be a bit of a contest. 24 on the level, are you? But to 24 you are, thank you. 26, Jaffna? 26, thank you. A little higher, please, for everybody to see. 28 can go. Thank you. 30. Jaffna, first 30. If you are interested, please 30. And while you hesitate, anybody else at 30? Now's the time. 30,000. We've got Gore at 28. We're looking for 30. From Jaffna, we have 30, 32 now, Gore. 32, the pressure's on. 32, if you have 32, if you wish for 32, now's the time. Yes, we'll wait a few seconds, but not too long. Anybody else for 32? We've got 30,000 from Jaffna. We've got 30 from Jaffna. Anybody else for 32? I'm looking at Gore, but anybody else for 32? Thank you. Gore for 32. 34 now, Jaffna. 32 for Gore, 34 Jaffna. For you or anybody else, 32,000 is Gore. Gore for 32. Anybody else at 34? 34,000 is the required number. Gore is at 34,000 from Jaffna. 36 then Gore. 36 if you have it, if you wish. 34 from Jaffna. 36 is what's required. Thank you. 36 from Gore. 38 now, Jaffna, you will stay. 46,000 is the current high bid. It's from Gore. We need 38 from you, Jaffna, and anyone else. Anyone else for 38? Looking all around, making sure it's all very even, fair. Our agenda required 38. If we don't have the next few seconds, then Gore is the current high bidder at 36,000. Janet Leonardo. I think time is nearing an end. If you give me a little indication. No? 36,000. Gold marbles have the current high bid. I'm going to wait for just a few seconds. Maybe I'll call out the 5 seconds, just to make everybody know that it is going to be my own version, 5 seconds. 36,000 gold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have to wait, because that's how it goes. You get your turn also. No, Jaffna, that's okay then. 36,000 gold marbles. Player number 15, Janet Leonardo, and we are gold. So, much as 36,000 is your current hybrid goal, and I bring a light hammer down on it, but we'll have to wait because there's a right tonight, and that's with Bambula. You have 5 seconds to let me know whether you want to utilize your right goal. No? Fantastic. Let's confirm then. Goal marbles at 36,000. Janet Leonardo, congratulations. That's your first player in your first auction here at the LPL. Gore, it's a special congratulations. Okay, let's move on. Player number 16, 1-6, Brian Pretorius. Brian Pretorius comes up next. And the base price is $30,000 US. Did you have 30 here today? And way too long. We have 30,000 for Dwayne Pretorius. We do from goal again, 30,000. We have 32. There was absolutely no interest that I could view from any other team except for the opening bid by goal at 30,000. I'm going to wait another few seconds. Anybody else at 32, now's your time. 32 is the required number. 30,000 we have from goal marbles. I think we're all done. Nobody else showing any interest. Fair warning, I've looked everywhere 3 or 4 times, and I therefore confirm that for 30,000, the base price, player number 16, Dwayne Pretorius, is with goal. Congratulations. I know it's still very early in the day, but it'll be nice to see your teams populated. Because Well, we've got two. Play number 18, 1-8, comes up next. Fabian Allen. Fabian Allen comes up next. Play number 18, and the base price is 20,000. Do we have 20,000 today? No? Bid 20,000 is required as the base price. Does somebody wish to bid 20,000? Just a few more seconds. 20,000. Thank you, Jaffna. 20. We got 20. Do we have 22? Any interested 22? We have 20,000 from Jaffna. We missed out on the last player. I suspect you might get to play this time. 20,000 from Jaffna. Anybody else at 22? We got Candy first at 22. It's between Candy and Jaffna for the moment. Jaffna, you're back at 24. While you hesitate, I might take somebody else's bid. Are you back at 24? Hesitation. Anybody else at 24? 24? Jaffna's back at 24. Candy, between you and Jaffna now, Candy, 26. And while you hesitate, anybody else at 26? How's the time? Colombo, between you and Jaffna now, 26 Colombo, 28 Jaffna. You go for 28, 28. 30 now, Colombo's the call. You want 30, now's the time, 30, thank you. 32 Jaffna. 32 is the call. You have 32, we'll take a bid. If not, we're with 30,000 as a high bid with Colombo. Colombo strikers at 30,000. Anybody else at 32? Thank you, Jaffna. Come back with 32. So the contest is on. Straight to the head. That's okay. 32,000 Jaffna. Anybody else at 34? We have plenty of opportunity. Candy. 34. No. People ahead from everywhere else. Jaffna. The current bid is the highest of 32,000. And seeing that there's nobody else at 34, we are happy to have player number 18 go to Jaffna. Congratulations. 32,000. I didn't quite ask you whether somebody had a right to match. He's probably in front of me to find out whether there's a right to match or not, but I will look at you. Pass the camera to see whether there's a right to match. Let's go on to player number 14. Player number 14, Mohammad Nawaz comes up next. And we begin at 40,000 for Mohammad Nawaz. Do we have a base price bid? We have 40,000. Now's the time. 40,000. Mohammad Nawaz. Just a few more seconds, otherwise we will have to pass. One more look. And one more look. It doesn't look like there's a paddle up for 40,000, so player number 14, Mohammad Nawaz, passes. Next up, player number 9, Dhananjay. More very young, 50,000 is the base price. And Dhananjay Malik will cost you 50,000. Right here, right now, an opportunity to take Dhananjay into your team. I'll wait for another few seconds. I'm going to look everywhere a few times. 50,000, Dhananjay the silver. And Jaffna, thank you. 50,000. Do we have 55 from anyone? 55. Time to absorb some Sri Lankan heroes into your team. 55,000. Nobody else? It'd be pretty swift. Very quick, relatively speaking. Not going to wait around too long. 50,000 Jaffna. Lanka, Jaffna Kings are at 50,000. That's the base price. Nobody else at 55. Fair warning. No other team's coming up at 55. So we're pleased to say that for Lanka's Jaffna Kings, we accept the high bid for player number 9, Dhananjay de Silva, at 50,000. There's yours. Congratulations. Nice music. But we have, thank you very much, a right to match with Bambula. Bambula, yes, no? No. Okay. Jaffna, we all breathe again. 50,000, the player is yours. So much excitement when a player goes into a team. And then you have to hold on to the excitement because there's a right to match. Just doesn't add up. I think I've said that enough times. Thank you. good shape? Their friends are all in good shape, all right. Believe with me. All right. Next player, number 13, 1-3. Dan Rachidi. Player number 13. Base price 20. We have a video 20. The fair base price to begin. No? I'll give you 2 more looks around the house here. 20,000. Base price. The opening bid that we're waiting for. Thank you. Go. 20,000. We have 22. That was a lead call, but just enough time. 22. Nobody. Blank looks, which is fine. So, player number 13, Monara Rachidi. At base price, down high bid, 20,000. It's with gold marbles, and gold marbles haven't. However, is there a right to match? There is. Oh, with Candy. You wish? No. Okay, good. Gold, congratulations. Number 17 is up next. Lanka Gunasekara. Lanka Gunasekara, player number 17, comes up, base price 10,000. Let's go. 10,000, base price. Somebody raise a paddle. No? You follow your plans. Does it fit in? $10,000. Oh, okay. Don't see any paddles going up. Not enthusiastically anyway. Okay, well, I have no choice then. Thank you, Colombo. Saving the day for player number 17. At 10,000. Do we have 11? We move up and once we get to 20. If we get to 20. 11 anyone? No? Okay, I think we spend enough time looking around. Nobody is at 11. Colombo is at the base price, which is current high, bid at $10,000. At $10,000, Colombo strikers. They're running around the house. And we're all done. Congratulations, Colombo. Next up, player number 12, David Visa. Let's get to player number 12. David begins at 40,000. Visa at 40,000 as the base price. We have 40,000 here today. Any interested team? Any team interested? 40,000 base price. Opening bid. Now or never. I'll wait another few seconds. Hopefully not more or less than I'll wait for any other player. And if not, then I'll have to admit player number 12, David Visa, passes. Our penultimate player in this category, player number 11, Vinit Velalagi. Player number 11, for Vinit, we have an opening bid of 30,000. 30,000 opening bid. 40,000. 40,000. Whoa! That's the way to do it, Colombo. Think big. Big, big. Get big. 40,000, Colombo. Anybody else at 42? Any other teams 42? Colombo, very proud of what you've done. 42. Anybody else at 42? Because you did significantly higher, I'm going to give just a few more seconds for anybody else to catch up. Obviously, there's going to be a run for Vinit because it's 42 from Jaffna. We have 44 then. Colombo. Yes? More, I suspect. Say it anyway, I hear you. 46, say Colombo. 48 now, Jaffna. 48. Certainly making people think. Very well done. 46 from Colombo. Jaffna, you first at 48. Anybody else at 48? It's open to anybody else because Jaffna is thinking. Anybody else at 48? Now's the time. 48, 48. We've got 46 from Colombo. 48 from Jaffna. Colombo, back to you for 50 or more. 50 or more. Perfect. No? All right. 48,000 Jaffna. You're on the current high bidder. 48,000. Colombo. 50,000, say Colombo. Jaffna is back to you for 52 if you wish. Back to Jaffna for 52. 50,000 Colombo. Jaffna, you can be back for 52. Last few seconds. If not, then we're happy to let the player go to his team. I look around everywhere else for 52. Going on finding it right now, so Colombo to confirm you become target of 50,000. Well done indeed. Jaffna, one last look. Show me some interest or no interest. Interest, no interest. Okay, well, I'm not out. Colombo, you currently have your hybrid at 50,000, but have you accepted? It'll take just a few more seconds for you to bring the hammer down. Bring the hammer down. Yes. So 55, anyone? Thank you for the reminder. 55, not 52. Beg your pardon, are you good at 55, somebody? Jaffna, it's for you. And it's my last call. We need 55 for you to stay in, and of course it's open to anybody else. If any other team wishes to come up with 55, we will accept the bid. You have just a few seconds, 5 seconds matter of fact. 55 is what we wish for. Now 55 is the next bid. I look at you, Jaffna, one last time. Every other team, I looked at you enough. The high bid is with Colombo at 50,000. Last call. Fair warning. Nobody else at 55, but fair number 11, Punetulalage. We got Colombo strikers at 50,000, and we are done. Congratulations. 50,000. I love the music. I love it. Hold on, because there is a right to match. And it is with Jaffna. Oh boy, you have a right to match. Okay. So, white ball or not? We got a few more seconds, not much. It was the right to match. They won't increase the bid, so we'll wait for a few seconds, but not much. Okay, I don't know if I should count them down, but in the interest of time, I think I will. We have 10 seconds more. Jaffna. 9, 8, 1 shake of the head, 2 shake of the head, I need 1 more shake of the head. That's also good enough. Colombo, 50,000. Congratulations. Have the music again if you like. And the last game in this category, player number 10. Player number 10, Alan, the Grand Run. Alan, Grand Run. Player number 10. Base price, 50,000. Do you need this all-rounder in your team? Now's the time. Those who missed out, those who haven't picked up any player yet, now's the time. Is there any team that hasn't picked up a single player yet? 50,000 base price. Anybody interested? Opening bid is at 50,000. Can't wait much longer. Okay then. I am sad to admit and announce that player number 10, Colin Brandon, passes. Big thank you to Mr. Ravi Vikramartne, Vice President of Domestic Cricket Association. Thank you so much, sir. And we will now move on to the next category. We have just a good time. Hopefully we can finish the next category. Next category is wicketkeepers. Category 1, and the first name to be picked out by Mr. Gandasa is a number I'm pretty fond of for strange reasons, but I'll be telling. Player number 27, Warkan Taka. And we will begin the bidding at $10,000. Do we have 10,000 yet? too long. We have a base price bid, 10,000 here today. Oh, okay, but I have no choice. Line number 27, Tucker, Bernard, maybe Brad later, who knows? Passes. So that one number to play number 26. 26. Gitandas. Who will begin at 30,000? Do we have nothing big? 30,000? I'm going to wait approximately the same time. You all the same amount of notice. Same amount of time to think whether you want to put in a base price bid, an opening bid for $30,000. Some discussion to my right. Not much else elsewhere. I look to you, Dandula. No? For no good reason. Okay, if we don't have an opening bid of 30,000 for Litan Das, we will pass Mr. Das. Number 25. Johnson Charles. And you see the base price there, and accept a lower bid, so 40,000 it is as an opening bid. 40,000. I see no interested look. I'm happy to be proven wrong. 40,000. Opening bid. Base price. Doesn't seem so. And Johnson Charles also passes. Number 23. Ramanullah Gubaz. That's the base price. Do we have a taker for Gubaz at $50,000? $50,000? Do we have a bidder at $50,000? Am I waiting too long? I don't think so. Standard wait. Do we have an opening bid for $50,000? No? How much help do you need? It's such a bold, brave raising of the paddle. Do it again. Colombo, come on. There you go. $50,000, say Colombo strikers. Do we have 55? I suspect not. But so many blank looks at 50. $50,000. I'm going to do this quickly, briskly, swiftly, and at $50,000, which is base price bid, there's the opening bid as well, it's our current high bid. Nobody else at 55. Final look. For $50,000, Ramanullah Gubaz, the Colombo Strikers, done. Congratulations. And we might hear that music again. Maybe it's another team, maybe for Colombo. And the right to match is with Jaffna. Yes, no, maybe. Jaffna, white ball. Jaffna? Jaffna. No. Thank you. I'm glad you're listening. Colombo, congratulations again. Music, please. Okay, let's get to play number 24. Tahiru, Sudan. And we'll begin at 10,000. Let's do this. 10,000. Do we have a bid? I don't like keep looking at you. Ha! Everybody take a deep breath. Very important moment for Dambula. 10,000. Thank you. Do we have 11? Do we have 11 here today? 11, 11, 11? No? Nobody at 11? Do this quickly. For Dambula at 10,000. Well, you're distracted. Anyway, doesn't matter. Dambula at 10,000. Nobody else at 11. Final warning. Fair warning. I go around the room twice. Nobody at 11. it is. Jaffna 13? Yes? Battle please. Thank you. A little higher so we can see it. 13 Jaffna. 14 number? 14 it is. You raise the battle because we want the media to see it as well. One more time. Be proudly. There you go, 14,000. 15 now, Jaffna. No. Fantastic. Anybody else at 15? Now's the time. Now the 5 seconds. Nobody else at 15? We've got 14,000 from Bambala Thunders. 14,000 for Bambala Thunders. I better stop hammering it so hard, so it's going to be gentle. Bambala Thunders at 14,000. You're the high. Nobody else at 15. And with fair warning, we are happy to. You. Bambala, congratulations. Oh, there is a right to match. And it is with Colombo, correct? Colombo. Take on the head. Bambala.
I'm relieved for you. I don't know about you. But congratulations. Player goes to Dambola for 14,000.
Number 21. Move on to Nishan Madushka. Who comes up at 10,000? So we have 10,000 for Nishan Madushka. Do we have it here in the house today? All the franchises, is there anybody interested in base price? And then we'll see. 10,000, an opening bid. Let's do this quickly. No? 10,000. $10,000, the base price. That's what it requires an opening bid, unless you wish to push it high, as Colombo did once. No? All right. Final call. If there's no taker for Nishan at 10,000, then player number 21 passes. The penultimate player in this group, player number 22, Sandun Virakodi, comes up, and here we are. We all know the base price at 10,000 for Mr. Virakodi. Is there any interest here today at 10,000? No, we can't wait too long, so now's the time. 10,000, please. Everybody is busy calculating what they have. You have plenty at the moment, don't worry, as you know. Okay, then, if there's no interest, player number 22, Sandun Virakodi, also passes. Player number 20, coming on some sort of order here. Player number 20, Mushfiqur Rahim. Diminutive Rahim, Mushfiqur Rahim, comes up at his base price of 50,000. Now you will notice I'm not pushing any one player over the other, because you know your players. If you want him, bid. Go for it. 50,000. No? I think we have one more player after this, and we may take a break, or we may go in for another round. How do we look? Break time? Okay. So this is our penultimate player in this group. We'll take a very short break after this. I'm just giving you a little advance indication of about maybe 5 minutes, 6, 7 at the outside, during which my very good friends Roshan and Farviz will discuss what's going on. And of course, we will be back. It's not over yet. Hold on. Yes, sir. I just want to give an advance warning, because by the time we get to the last player, I'll start losing people's attention. So one more time. Player number 20, Mushfiqur Rahim. No bidders at 50. Player number 20, Mushfiqur Rahim, passes. And here we go. Last player of this category, this group, before our first short break. Try very hard not to disappear too far, because we will begin in, I think, 6 minutes after the last player is either taken into a team or passes. Player number 19, Kusal Janet Pereira. Our very own Mr. Pereira will begin at his base price of $40,000. Do we have that here today?
$40,000 to be happy here today. Just to remind everybody that I know my teams. Candy, Gaul, Colombo, Daphna, Dambula, 40,000. Anyone showing any interest at all? We have 5 more seconds for Kusal Pereira. 40,000, the base price. Yes, of course, all the players that pass can potentially come up later when we have our accelerated auction much later in the day. But for now, I'm going to hand it over in the next 10 seconds to Roshan and Farveez to discuss what's going on. And for now, with a big thank you to everybody for being here and helping us kick off a very important LPL Season 5 auction. Kusal Pereira also passes, and I thank you all. We have a 6-minute break from now. Please try very hard not to go too far away. We'll be back with you right here in this hall in 6 minutes with Stephanie.
Welcome back. First session of this auction of the Lanka Premier League 5th edition. We do have some very interesting choices and some ones that have not been picked, Maha. Now, let me start off with Pathum Nissanka. Now, that was a big shock as far as I'm concerned. Possibly one of Sri Lanka's top players. How did he miss out?
Massive shock for me as well. If you look at the world rankings, Pathum Nissanka is up there as well as Kusal Pereira, the last player. It's interesting how it's been panned out. So hopefully, at least in the second round, top players of Sri Lanka will be sold.
Yeah, but what is the thinking? I mean, how come a player of that caliber gets missed out? Because every team should have Pathum Nissanka as their first choice.
Absolutely, and some of the teams had the right to match. Damul had the right to match for Kusal. Colombo had the right to match for Pathum Nissanka. They did not use it. And base price of 40,000, I think, is a bargain as far as I see it. And I'm surprised. Honestly, I'm surprised. And hopefully, at least in the second round, at the end of the first round of the auction, these players will come back because you need these kind of players in LPL.
Very, very quickly, let's try and show you who's bought whom. I mean, I'll let Farveez Maharouf talk about it. But some interesting picks. And this is how the monies are available. Because Damula, they've been very, very careful with their spending. But if you look at Jaffna, if you look at Candy, they've been pretty generous and aggressive.
I think Tamul, as you correctly said, Roshan, 434,000 left. That's a massive packet, and I'm pretty sure they will go big when it comes to the right players. Hopefully, at least for Kusal Pereira's Pathum Nissankas to come in. And Candy was quite aggressive up front, as well as Gaul. So I think it's still early doors. Lots of players to go under the hammer. So it's a bit of dicey one, and so many players to come in as well, like Matisha Patrin and all these players. And Dunit Villalage was a fantastic band, and Candy. Initially they were aggressive, they got some decent players, and the core of the team is fantastic, and I'm pretty sure they will be wanting to have a little bit more of local talent who are young and cheap as well.
Right, well, that's a thought for him. Let's try and show you the respective teams. Let's start with Candy and how they look. And that's how the pickings have been. How do you see this team shaping up?
Dinesh Chandimal goes back to Candy as well as Ashin Bandara, showing loyalty over there, the owners of Candy. Lovely to see, and very, very strong when it comes to Ko, as well as when it comes to Ashin Bandara and Dinesh Chandimal.
Right, Chandimal was an interesting choice. For a moment, I thought Chandimal was going to go unsold. But he was picked up almost at the 11th hour.
Last bit, both of us were seated together. We were quite shocked. And I think Dinesh Chandimal, point to prove, not been playing white ball cricket, ideal opportunity in the LPL.
Right, now that was Candy. Let's try and show you Gaul. I mean, if you have the figures up, let's show Gaul quickly. So that's Candy, as I said, has been quite aggressive with their buying. They were quite willing to try and spend a little bit of money quite early. Right, until Gaul comes up. So, I mean, what about the fact that right, we're having Gaul, I think. Right, that's how Gaul goes.
Yeah, Janit Trinage, I thought that was a very good call by Gaul to go after the young sensation, making a big name. Probably will bat at number 4 or 5, bowls his seam up. Dwayne Pretorius, experienced campaigner, played lots of franchise cricket around the world. He'll bring a lot of experience into this Gaul team. And Sanar Chige, keep an eye on that player.
I like a good buy.
It's a very good buy, cheap buy. He can bowl the off spinners, gun fielder, and can bat at number 6 and 7, can play the finishers role. I think that's a brilliant call taken by the Gauls. this franchise.
Right. So we've shown you two teams. Now it's time for Colombo. Let's see how they have been spending their money and their team.
Yeah, Chami Gunasekara initially, very good buy, cheap, young fast bowler coming up. With the new ball, he will be a handful especially. Ramulla Gurbaz, 50,000 bucks, that's a good buy.
You think Tissara Pereira was the reason behind Gurbaz, because Tissara seemed to be a big fan of Gurbaz.
100%.
Wherever he goes, Gurbaz follows him.
Absolutely, and as well as Dunit Lalage. Straight away, the pattern went up. And they almost, he didn't go 2,000, the owner of Colombo. He went to probably 4,000 more. Shows how valuable a player like Dunit Lalage is. And that is a super team. You got Tissara Pereira, Chamik Karnaratne, Dunit Lalage, 3 top quality all-rounders in that team. Wonderful buy.
So what about Tissara's crossover? You think, how much of experience do you think Tissara would take to Colombo? I mean, he's captain Jaffna for 3 years. He's played so much of cricket around the world. And how crucial will Tissara be? Of course, don't forget, he is not getting any younger.
Experience is invaluable. And Tissara will, 4 years of captaining Jaffna, he knows in and out about LPL, how the dimensions work. He'll be a massive plus point into this, as well as Chamik Karnaratne, a young upcoming all-rounder. I mean, when I say young, has not played much, but he is somebody who wants to...
I want to stop you there. Now, how hungry would Chamika be? Now, Chamika is out of contention in the national setup. So how important would the LPL be for him?
I think he's a wounded soldier. He was in and about the T20 squad, got dropped. Chanith Ninege last moment, that's the news I'm getting, that he got into that flight to USA. So point to prove as far as Chamik Karnaratne concerned. So, Chamik Karnaratne, hungry, Tissara Pereira, experience, and Dunit Lalage, one of the shining lights of Sri Lanka cricket, in the same team, along with Gurbaz. I think that's a formidable 11 coming up.
Right, so that's a bit of Colombo. Let's take a look at Dambulla now. We spent a bit of time on Colombo because there were some interesting buys there. But what about Dambulla? They've been I think they've been slow, they've been inactive. Why are they saving their money? Because some of the big names have already come and gone.
With a massive purse like that, I was hoping either a Pathum Nissanka or a Kusal Janit Perra, an experienced player who can captain that franchise, could have been an ideal option. So I'm surprised how things have panned out yet. Maybe I'm wrong. They're looking for other players. Lairudara, the only player bought, is an experienced campaigner, has played a lot of domestic cricket. He's in the test squad as a backup opener, and he has that experience. But quite surprised when Damul had the option of using the matching right for Kusal Janit Pera wasn't used, and they had the option of going for Pathum Nissanka wasn't used. So,
case of Nishan Madushka. I mean, I know he plays white ball, but he's got a good strike rate in the red ball format.
Quite surprised. I mean, I'm surprised as well he's not been picked for such a small base price. I mean, again, another round is coming up, so hopefully we need these players for Sri Lanka cricket's sake, to these players to play LPL and get the LPL to the next level as we are in the 5th year now.
Right, the final team is Jaffna. Let's see how they have been spending their money.
Brilliant buys as well, isn't it, this morning? When it comes to Dhananjay De Silva, Fabian Allen, Riley Rosso, I mean, those three experienced campaigners. Dhananjay De Silva was a good pick. Straight away for the base price, 50,000, bargain as far as I'm concerned.
Fabian Allen. Dhananjay is a bargain, is it?
I would say a bargain, because looking at his record, yes, he hasn't performed internationally that well, but you need that sort of a lead in a team. He bowls the off spinner, gun fielder for a team, and he can bat from number 3 up to number 6. So he'll bring a lot of value, as well as Fabian Allen. He can be the finisher, what Jaffna will be looking for, because that role was paid by Dunit Wellarg as a left-arm spinner. Fabian Allen will bring up as well.
So, quick question. Which team do you think looks strong? I mean, watching it from afar, still a lot to go, but which team is promising?
I think without explaining much, I'll name it as far as how I see it. I think Jaffna and Colombo look formidable.
Right, so those are Favis Maharoof's thoughts, and that was the first round of the auction. I think we're almost ready to start. So Stephanie is standing by. Let's go across and join her.
Thank you so much, Roshan and Parveez, for those wonderful insights. It has been such an exciting start to the Lanka Premier League auctions 2024. We are just waiting for our tables to fill up again. All of you who are watching at home, I hope you are having a great time and you have your popcorn and your snacks ready. We have our snacks here too. Sharu, it has been really wonderful. We are just waiting for our teams. So Beloved Candy, Call Marvels, Colombo Strikers, like our Jaffna Kings and Dambulla Thunders. They are all getting ready. We're excited. We had some really good picks as well. So once again, please put your hands together as we invite back on stage our auctioneer, Sharu Sharma.
Oh, I love that applause. Thank you very much. But anyway, thank you, Samantha. What do we do without you? Okay, everybody. Thank you for, once again, getting back into the hall here, this beautiful hotel. Hilton, thank you very much. You always do a fantastic job with your hospitality. Such a fine hotel here in Colombo. Love staying here, love being here. Fantastic breakfast this morning. But I am wasting a little bit of time because we're waiting for the tables to get populated. I will be very grateful if all the teams can please settle again. We must have at least one representative on each table so we can carry on. Shabazz, let's go because we're kind of running short. Thank you. Of time, always. So, well done, everybody. I think everybody's picked up at least one player. Gaul has done particularly well, picking up 3, I think, if I remember correctly. And, of course, all the rest of the teams need to kind of race along now. So we'll see. Before we begin our second session here, we are flashing the master figures on the screens. Please do study them carefully. And we want you to acknowledge that the figures that you may be keeping individually as a team and the figures that we have are 100% matching. I will go team by team to ensure that our audit is checked right here, and only then will we proceed. In the meantime, if he is here, I'd love to call, Samantha, if you'll help me, please, Mr. Krishanta Kapawate, Acting Secretary, Sri Lanka Cricket. If we can have you here to pick up the next lot of names. Samantha, if you, thank you. There you go. Thank you, Mr. Kapawate. Welcome up on stage. We will have a short pause before we begin again. That's just to ensure that all the teams are okay with their figures. Okay, we have Dambula here in pretty good numbers. So Dambula, if you'll help me, we're going to put the figures up on screen again if possible, because we want every team to give me a thumbs up that they're okay with it. You may have seen it earlier, so here we are. So Dambula, that's your picture. Somebody give me a thumbs up if that matches your figures. Fantastic. Jaffna, you're also here in big numbers, and we have a thumbs up on camera. Thank you. You're obviously okay with the figures. Colombo, your figures are okay. Fantastic. Gaul, if I might ask you for a quick thumbs up if your figures are okay here, according to your own calculations. Not should be, they are, I hope. Okay. And finally, Candy, you're good with it? Thank you. Wonderful. We are, I think, all the tables are fairly well populated. We can begin again. Let's get to our next category. And we have, if my calculations correct, FAB1, the faster bowlers. And the first name to be picked out for auction in this category is player number 33. Attention please, everybody. Let's focus once again on the auction. Season 5 of the LPL. Vishwa Fernando. Vishwa comes up first at 10,000. Time to refocus. Make sure that you get the players that you wish for. And this is your opportunity. $10,000 is the base price. Do we have an opening bid? We might be a little racier this time in terms of pass. If we don't get your opening bid within 5 to 7 seconds, the player will pass. Because if you want that player, surely you can put up your paddle in that 5-7 second period. So I don't see a paddle up. I'll have to say Vishwa Fernando, our first player in this category, player number 33, passes. Number 30 is up next, Kasun Rajita. Kasun Rajata is up next. Base price 20. Do we have 20,000? Base price bid? Another few seconds. 20,000? No? Slow start to this category. Slow start to the fast bowlers. Come on. Okay. Player number 30, Kasun, also passes. Player number 31 comes up next, Lungin Gidi. Lungin Gidi is up next, player number 31. That's the base price. Do we have a bidder at 40,000? I'm checking both ways, at least twice, if not more. Do we have a base price bid of 40,000? Who wants to begin the bidding? Nobody? And Lungin Gidi thus passes. Number 35 is up next. 35, Sheldon Cottrell. Sheldon Cottrell is up next. And his base price evidently is 30,000. 30,000, the opening bid. Or more if you wish, as Colombo did once. 30,000? Yes. 30,000? No. 30,000. We don't seem to have today. For player number 35, Sheldon Cottrell, also passes for now. I'm sorry if it's feeling a little rushed, but we have an enormous number of players, so we have to go through them somewhat quickly. Number 29 is next. Taskin Ahmed. Taskin Ahmed comes up next. Bangladesh at 50,000 for Taskin Ahmed. We have a bidder? 50,000? Looked enough times, right, left, right? No? Okay. Player number 29, Taskin Ahmed. Speaking just in time, Colombo, thank you. 50,000 for Colombo strikers. Do we have 55, anyone? 55? No? Didn't seem to be any interest at 50. Colombo just about snuck in with that bid. We were about to pass him. I'm presuming there's no interest at 55. So, for 50,000, player number 29, Colombo strikers for Taskin Ahmed have the high bid at 50,000. Congratulations. No right to match, thankfully. Colombo, congratulations again. Okay. Up next, player number 28, Lahiru Kumara. Player number 28, Lahiru Kumara, is up next. Base price at 30,000. Do we have an opening bid for Lahiru? 30,000? Thank you, Gaul. 30,000. Do we have 32? Everyone knows who they want, who they wish for, who they would like in their team, so I think this much notice is enough. No 32,000 here today. Gaul is at 30,000. That's our opening bid. That's our high bid. That's the base price. 30,000 for Gaul. Nobody at 32? Fair warning. 30,000. Gaul Marbles have the high bid. And Gaul have their player. Congratulations. Lahiru's with Gaul. Is that good then? Okay. Oof, I'm getting confused with reds and greens. Greens, we don't have a right to bid. Okay. Gaul, I'm very pleased. You're building up your team very quickly. Good for you. Number 36, Junior Dalla. Number 36 comes up next. Junior Dalla at 20,000. He's a little shy. No photo. Do we have 20,000? His price. Opening bid. Let's go. Okay. Doesn't seem we have an opening bid here, which is 20,000 for player number 36, Junior Dalla, and Junior thus passes. And we get to the last name in the category, player number 32, Pramod Madhushan. Pramod Madhushan is the last name of the category, player number 32. And here he comes up, base price of 20,000. There a team interested in Pramod at 20,000. Thank you, Jaffna. 22, anybody? Now's the time. Got another 5 seconds. Sure, you made all your decisions, you've done all your calculations. Do you wish to offer 22,000? Does any team wish to offer 22,000? And in case you can't in the next 5 seconds or don't want to, then Jaffna Kings, like us, Jaffna Kings at 20,000 with fair warning, have their player. However, no music. There is a right to match. And it is with you, Dambula. Shake of the head or white ball? Shake of the head. Jaffna, congratulations. Well done. Let's go, everybody. Player number 58, 5'8", Sean Williams. Sean Williams, 58, the first one to come up. Sean is at 20,000. Base price set and accepted at 20,000. Do we have a bidder? Do we have a team interested in Sean Williams? Another few seconds. If not, thank you. Goal, Sean Williams, 20,000. Do we have 22, anyone? 22. Like I said, didn't see any interest at 20. Don't see any interest at 22 from anyone else. So let's do this briskly, quickly, efficiently. And goal at 20,000. With nobody showing interest at 22. Player is with you. Congratulations. However, I'm going to take a look at the order desk. Do we have a right to match? No, we don't. Goal, congratulations. Next up, player number 53, Lahiru Madhushankar. In fact, Shabazz, can I ask you, as I read the name out, just show me a red or green, letting me know beforehand whether there's a right to match. For number 53, Lahiru Madhushankar. I think that's how we'll do it, at least to begin with. Nobody's exercised the right to match yet, I think. Anyway, never mind. I don't want to load you with too much work. So let's begin the bidding. Number 53, Lahiru begins at 20,000. Do we have 20,000? For Mr. Madhushankar. 20,000. No? Nobody interested? Lahiru, number 53. Direct look at all the teams. Doesn't look like. So player number 53, Lahiru Madhushankar, for now. Passes. Number 56 is up next. Darcy Short. Darcy Short, number 56. 20,000 to begin with. We have an opening bid. We have interest at 20,000. I'll just give 2 or 3 looks either side, and if a paddle is not raised, we will pass, because there are many players, many categories, much to go through. Darcy Short, player number 56, no interest at 20,000, passes. Number 48, the president, we like to call him, Mohammad Nabi. Do we have interest for player number 48, Mohammad Nabi? Base price is 50,000. Three looks in all directions. If there's a bid for 50,000, we need to see it now. Otherwise, player number 48, Mohammad Nabi, passes. Number 54, Ruston Chase. Ruston's base price has been set at 30,000. Do we have 30,000 here today? Do you have a team interested? Ruston Chase passes. Number 47. Some of you may have heard of this name. Dasun Shanaka. 47. 50,000 base price. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Any interest? Ha! Jaffna. I don't know why I'm saying so. Maybe Dustin should, but thank you. And do we have 55? Anyone else? 55? Whoa! Candy, 55. Jaffna, 60. If you wish. Candy is at 55. Thank you, Candy. So thank you to them. I said thank you to you. Do we have 60,000, Jaffna, now? We do. 65, then, Candy, to stay in. 65. You can think about it a bit, but not too long. 65. Got 60 from Lanka's, Jaffna, Kings, and that's our high bid. Do we have 65, Candy? We do. 65,000 from Love Candy. Jaffna, do you also love? 70,000 to stay in. Candy, you confirm 65, yes? Thank you. Jaffna, 70,000. And while you think, I have no choice but to ensure that everybody else, oh, okay, we'll take 70 from you then. 75, Candy, to stay in. Now's the time. Love Candy at 75. Jaffna, like us, Jaffna Kings. $80,000 the required number. Candy, you confirm 75? Thank you. 80,000, Jaffna, now's the time. And while you think, one last call to any other team. 80,000, Gaul, Colombo, Dambula. 80,000, shake of the head, no. Jaffna, one long last look. Yes, your fingers up and I'll wait. Sorry, Candy, giving them time. We'll give you time as well, if you wish. 80,000, the required number for Dasam, Chanaka, and we have 80,000 from Jaffna. They're pooling it all together, 80,000. 85 to stay in Candy. 85 it is from Candy. The bank threatens to be bust. 85 from Candy, 90,000 now Jaffna. 90,000 the required number. Gosh, the phone's heating up. 90,000 the required number. Waiting? Finger up? No. One or two shake of the head, but there's confusion. 85,000 the high, it's with Love Candy. The hammer's in my hand. We need 90,000 for Jaffna or anyone else to stay in. Last look. Everywhere else. No 90,000, not yet. We've got a few more seconds. Let's say 10. Very important shake of the head. I'll take your shake of the head over all the rest of whatever's going on your table. Okay. No, say Jaffna. I'm okay with that. I just need one more man, the one with the paddle, to also shake his head. Thank you. 85,000, Love Candy. Dasun Chanaka is, barring this whole right to match thing, is with Candy. Congratulations. However, who has the right to match? Gaul? Gaul, you have the right to match at 85,000. Keep the white ball. All right. Candy, one more time for our record high here today. Put your hands together for Dasun Chanaka at 85,000 to Candy. Now let's all get our breath back. Player number 55. Tikuge Prasanna. Player number 55. Let's get to Sikuge. Base price set at 10,000. Let's do this quickly. Come on, somebody. 10,000. Let's do this. Who wants yet another all-rounder? Come on. 10,000. I don't want to use words like only. Nothing I just have. Come on. No. Player number 55. Tikuge Prasanna. Any confusion, Dambula? Can I help? No? Okay, just an internal thing. Don't put any gloves on. Okay. 10,000? No. Okay. Player number 55. Tikuge Prasanna also, for now, passes. Number 57 comes up next. Nisala Taraka. Uncapped, 5,000 US dollars. 5,000. Does someone want to begin? $5,000. Now is your chance to pick him up at $5,000. I still see no interest, in which case, player number 57, Sala Taraka, also Passes. Number 49, Angelo Pereira. 49. Was photo flashed? Number 49. There we go. 20,000. Angelo Pereira. Do we have a bidder at 20,000? We do, Colombo. Thank you very much. Made of yours now, friend. 20,000. Okay. Do we have 22? 22. If not, we're happy to let the player go quickly to Colombo. 20,000, Colombo. Last call for 22. No 22? In which case, for 20,000, the Colombo strikers, player number 49, Angelo Pereira. Done. Okay. Do we have? No, we don't have. Music, please. Congratulations, Colombo. The penultimate player, second last player in this category. Been around the block a few times. Number 50, Shoaib Malik. Number 50, Shoaib Malik. Base price is set at our highest category at 50,000. Do we have a bidder? We have interest at 50,000. I'm looking everywhere evenly. Not any different to any other player. However, there seems to be no interest. Not for now. Player number 50, Shoaib Malik. Passes. The last player in this category, player number 51, Ramesh Mendes. Ramesh Mendes is at 10,000. Do we have a bidder for 10,000? Ramesh Mendes, base price, now or never, or now or later. $10,000. Ramesh Mendes. Another 5 seconds. How many times must I look each side? No? Ah, Candy, thank you for kicking it off. 10,000 to Candy. 11 anyone? 11,000? Definitive look at all the rest of the teams. Nobody else at 11,000? In which case, player number 51, Ramesh Mendy, at 10,000 goes to Candy. There is a right to match, and that right rests with Colombo. You have a right to match. Shake of the head. Congratulations, Candy. You have player number 51. Next category, BAT2, second level of batsman. Thank you, Anil. First name is out. Hope all is good. Are we all set? I don't know how many players taken. I suspect Gaul, you've taken quite a few. Candy's taken a few. Colombo, a few. Jaffna, Dambula, how many have you taken so far? Okay. Well, it's nearing dinner time. So let's do this. Okay, player number 66. Sivan Daniel. Okay. For Mr. Daniel. Base price is 10,000. Let's go. Sivan Daniel. Now, don't know whether I should go quicker or not, but I suspect we're on an okay pace. So we have another 10-15 minutes before we break next. But when we break, it tends to be a long break. So maybe we'll skip a few breaks. I don't know, because we need to get back really quickly after the breaks, if possible, please. Jaffna, thank you. We got 10,000 for player number 66, Mr. Daniel. Do we have 11? 11, 11, 11. Nobody at 11? Siobhan Daniel, Jaffna, 10,000. Thank you, Colombo. 11,000. 12 then Jaffna. 12, 12. Colombo, 13. 13? 13. 14 Jaffna is what's required. 15 Colombo. 16 Jaffna. Yes? No. Okay. 15 Colombo, thank you. You're the high bidder so far. Anybody else is 16? Look everywhere. 16,000 is what we need. We got 15 from Colombo. Do we have 16? One last look at Jaffna. Do we have 16? No. Do we have 16 from any other team? If not, Colombo at 15,000. The player is yours. Congratulations. However, whoa. There is a right to match. And that is with Gaul. 15,000? No? Okay. So, for 15,000 to the Colombo strikers, Siobhan Daniel, number 66. Done. Well done. Let's go to player number 70. 70. Yaneman Malan. Yaneman Malan. Player number 70. Number 70. Mr. Malan. Base price is 10,000. Do we have a bidder? South African in your team? 10,000? Let's go. Another few seconds. Another few seconds. Okay. Yaneman Malan, player number 70, passes. Number 65 is up next. Tawheed Hridoy. Tawheed Hridoy is up next. 65. Base price at 40,000. Do we have a bidder at 40,000? Going to get a little quicker now. 40,000? No? Okay, nobody at 40,000? Some discussion? Nobody at 40,000? Tawheed Hridoy. Passes. Number 67 is up next. 67, Najibullah Zadran. Najibullah Zadran is up next at 20,000. Do we have a base price bidder? 20,000. No? All right. Another 5 seconds. And player number 67, Najibullah Zadran, passes. Number 68 is up next. Oshada Fernando. Base price set at $10,000. Is there a team interested at $10,000? Got enough time to think, enough time to plan, enough time to bid. Oshada Fernando passes. Number 69. Bad Bows. 69. From NZ, base price of 20,000. Do we have a bidder? All the way from land of the long white cloud. Anybody? 20,000? Chad also passes. Number 64. $1 million question. Danushka Gunatilaka. Danushka Gunatilaka, number 64, at $20,000. Do we have a bidder? 20,000? Thank you, Dambula. 20,000. Do we have 22? The bidding is not hot and heavy, so most of the base price bids are usually are top bids, which is fine, as long as the players are absorbed into a team. Dambula at 20,000. Nobody else at 22? Will somebody please call Sri Lankan Cricket Board back? We need that table populated. Would you mind sitting there? Somebody, please. Okay. Stephanie, the middle table, please. Thank you. Need some population there. I suddenly feel there's a gap in what's going on here. Thank you. Okay. Jaffna, that's the way to do it. 20,000 to Jaffna. Anybody else at 22? 22. No. 20,000 is the high, and that bid is where? Dambula. Put my hammer down. Are you kidding? I always got special eyes for Dambula. 22 now, Dambula. Jaffna, are you back at 24? We'll wait for a bit. I do look all the time, but you know, it's a little rare to see that paddle come up from your side. So I kind of. 22, Dambula. Jaffna, we can't wait too long. As you know, 24,000 is the bid that we're looking for from Jaffna. Lanka's Jaffna Kings, 24. Of course, it's open to anybody else. 24,000. Give specific looks to Kandy, Gaul, and Colombo. Nobody at 24. We look at Jaffna again. We've got Dambula at 22. For player number 64, Danushka Gunatilaka. One last. Thank you. It's looking better now. One last call. One last pause. Give you 10 more seconds. Need $24,000 from you, or for 22, number 64, Danushka Gunatilaka is with Dambula. Fair warning, last call. You can't come up with 24. We're happy to give it to Dambula. There's a request there to wait for a few seconds.